why are you giving the names away? I'm not. Goldman Sachs broke down some of the names, and I do, as some of you have been following me, and if you watch this, you know I own some of these. Okay, not all of them, but I own some of them as well. So they've analyzed previous bubbles and what market weighting looks like, market capitalization, forward price to earnings ratios and the like. That's all on campaignforamillion.com. It's all free, campaignforamillion.com/blog. Why do I go into this detail? Why do I look at the data from, say, a Goldman Sachs and the stock market before I say we're in a bubble or not? Well, because it's of my academic training. Okay, we're going to look at the data. We're also going to look at what the smart money is telling its wealthiest clients, because they're the ones, if they start telling them to evacuate, then it's almost certainly going to happen. So if you want to look at the detail, that's the level of detail I go into. All right, so you can see why it can't all be done in a webinar. It's all free, campaignforamillion.com/blog. Are we in a bubble? All right, and there's a whole bunch of other stuff where we've also gone into bad fund managers and why diversification isn't what you think it is. This is the other problem. People go, well, why are you not diversified across countries or industries? Because they read about something from the 1950s when the last set of textbooks they looked at came about. And then we look at the data and we show them that actually correlations have increased in an interconnected world. Otherwise, Donald Trump would not be going to meet President Xi in China if correlations weren't interconnected. And therefore, we then look at, well, what does that mean for diversification and how do you do it? And is it even possible? Okay, is it even possible to do? So all of that, campaignforamillion.com/blog, and it's all free. So bottom line, no, we're not in a bubble yet. So I'm going to show you where we are on things. Top 10 US companies that dominate the world market. Okay, so they pay me the big bucks to pick things that you've all heard of. What can I say? This again from Goldman Sachs. The top 10 US companies are worth more. Their market capitalization is more than the GDP of China. 10 American companies have a market capitalization more than the GDP of China. Okay, more than China. Can you believe it? That's just the size and scale. So if they bubble up when we filter by valuation, growth, income, cash flow on our filters, if they bubble up to the top and yet they're obvious names, what can I say? They are obvious names and they've bubbled up to the top and they made the cut. Sometimes life is just flipping easy. It is not that you're looking for some esoteric nuclear fusion reactor company out of Wales or New Zealand or somewhere. It is sometimes you're just